Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. If you want beautiful amaryllis flowers for Christmas and New Year, you have two great options. 1. Purchase new bulbs and plant them at the right time. 2. Get last year's bulbs for reblooming. In today's video, I'll share the timing schedule and steps to help your bulbs bloom again. The timing schedule for Christmas blooms. Amaryllis bulbs usually bloom 6 to 8 weeks after planting. To have blooms for Christmas and New Year, we should buy and plant them around mid-November. If you are in a cool climate or your house is on the cool side, it may take 8 weeks, so planting in early November is better. To boost your chances of festive blooms, I recommend potting 3 to 4 colors of amaryllis from early to mid-November. You'll be delighted with colorful blooms in late December and January. Tips for choosing last year's bulbs for reblooming. Not all amaryllis bulbs can rebloom after dormancy. If they haven't enough time to recover or haven't been well cared since the last blooming, they may not be ready to bloom again. When selecting bulbs for reblooming, look for those that are mature and have stored enough energy. Here are 2 key criteria I consider. 1. Recovery time at least 6 months. The amaryllis bulbs should have at least 6 months to recover after blooming. Blooming uses a lot of energy, causing bulbs to shrink. More flower stalks means more energy is consumed, so they need time to rebuild energy. Therefore, allowing 4 to 6 months of proper care after blooming is essential for recovery. To ensure your chance of getting more flowers, I recommend aiming for 6 months. Once they have rebuilt energy, they look large and beefy. 2. New leaf growth, at least 8 leaves. The bulb should have developed at least 8 to 10 new leaves since its last bloom. Amaryllis flowering buds form within the bulb scales. Each set of 4 leaves can produce 1 flower bud, so 8 to 10 leaves mean 2 flower buds forming. It's important to choose the bulbs that have developed flowering buds inside and let them go through dormancy, as dormancy can help flower buds mature faster. However, if an amaryllis bulb hasn't developed any flower buds, putting it into dormancy will yield no blooms afterward. This amaryllis plant has only 4 leaves since its last bloom in May. And this one in the back has only 6 leaves, though it has been more than 6 months since it bloomed. I won't choose them to rebloom this winter. I will allow them to grow under sunlight in a warm spot throughout the winter. Let more leaves grow, and then they can rebloom in spring or early summer. These are the ones that I choose. Look how many leaves they have. The bulbs look healthy and strong. The leaves are lush and green. Let's count how many leaves it has. 14. In this flower pot, there are amaryllis dance queen. I have 2 large bulbs and 2 smaller ones. The larger ones are mature enough for winter blooms, but I won't choose them either. Instead, I will allow them to grow for an extended time, and hopefully, I can get all of them to bloom with many flower stalks in spring. That would be a fantastic and stunning view of the garden. The dormancy process. If you live in a cooler climate, start dormancy in early to mid-September. Begin by stopping water to allow energy to return to the bulb. Remove the leaves once they dry out. If you are starting the dormancy process in late September, cut all leaves, even if they are green. It's essential to force the bulb into dormancy right away, as late September is the cutoff for achieving Christmas blooms. You can leave the bulb in its pot or dig it up. If growing outdoors in the grounds, you need to dig it up too. This baby bulb is not yet ready for blooming, so I will separate it from the mother bulb and replant it to let it continue growing. These are the bulbs that I choose for dormancy. Now I cut off the leaves, leaving only 2 inches of neck above the bulb. They have a lot of leaves, as you can see. Very beautiful leaves and roots. The bulbs look firm and large. I am expecting how gorgeous flowers they will bring. As they have too many roots, I decided to trim off a little bit of them for easy storage purposes. Store bulbs in a cool, dark place like a basement for 6 to 8 weeks at around 50 degrees Fahrenheit. In warm climates with temperatures over 60 degrees Fahrenheit in September, amaryllis may continue growing without dormancy. To force dormancy, wrap them in a paper bag and place them in the fridge at 45 to 50 degrees Fahrenheit for at least 5 weeks. How to break dormancy? After 5 to 6 weeks, take the bulbs out and replant them. If in pots, move them to a warm, bright spot and water it. If in the fridge for dormancy, take them out and let them sit in a dark place at room temperature for another week. After that, carefully remove the dried up roots and keep the healthy roots. Pot it with well-draining soil and water it. They don't need much water at this stage, but they need temperature and sunlight. So, put it in a warm spot with a temperature above 60 degrees like a south window where they can receive sunlight. Keep regular care. Only water again when the top inch of soil is dry. And you will see the flower buds coming out soon. That's all for this video. I hope it was helpful and you can enjoy blooms for Christmas. If you have more questions about amaryllis care, feel free to comment. I will do my best to help. See you next time.